I'm gonna show you something beautiful.
Great game! Great victory!
Victory belongs to the side of justice.
Okay, you probably get this a lot. Oh, thank God. Oh my God! I thought that was you!
I ignored my destiny once. I cannot do that again.
I should have worn my white pants. What exactly is it that they do?
Kick names, take ass.
Hey guys, how's it going? Pretty sure we're up to live. I don't know why. There it goes. Holy cow. Alright, it has definitely been a minute. Welcome back. Boom. Alright, I think I know what I'm doing. I think I kind of remember. Let's get that going. So I'm doing sound check right now in my ear. This pair of headphones. I just started the new day, so we are gonna start at. Oh, I have too many cords going over my keyboard. Alright, so you can see I'm still in like the early login process. I don't even know if I've even played on my new iPad Pro yet on the live streaming. But we're rocking the brand new one. So pretty happy about that. New 12.9. I like the battery life on the old ones. I play on the old one a lot more normally, but I figured this one will work a lot better for the live streaming. Alright, we'll do that later. Wow, I feel like I was thinking this would be like super easy, so I just worked like 12 hours or something like that. I couldn't have worked 12. I must only work like 9. Alright, now I don't. Hear anything of that? Is that playing? So I don't know right now why. I was hearing the music a minute ago. Let's see if I can. I have music on in the background. I swear it's just not working. I was hearing all a minute ago. Alright, well, let's get into it and start playing. Alright, so first thing we did, went to the Kokobu farm, got that. So I normally work my way like, where's this thing? I moved like everything around too. I don't even know where anything is. Okay. So we're going to work our way around the screen kind of like this. And we're just going to deal with the fact I'm not hearing anything. Alright, well this is me just... Oh. Mute that. Jeez. What else I gotta do as an amateur? Let's see, I still have my volume on my YouTube. It's weird. I hear the game through this headset. And this one's on YouTube. And I don't hear the game on YouTube. Alright, this is a great start to the stream. We're doing tons of playing. Alright, let's get into the summons. And you can tell I don't use the iPad Pro when I normally play. I normally play on my old iPad Pro. It's a little smaller and easier to carry around. So this may have to do some updates. Rare, daily. Boom, I'll buy the one for 50. See if I get something good. Regular summons. Mission accomplished. Skip it all. So for the most part here, like I'm starting to work on maxing all these out. I think there's going to be a lot of good stuff that's going to come from that. Some of the newer stuff they just added in. I want to say they added in yesterday. The ability to like rank up and buy materials a different way. Go back and take a look at this here for a second while I'm trying to talk about stuff. This new item exchange thing, I think this will come in really handy to start trying to get a whole bunch more of these different these spheres and the shards for the spheres. Because right now the one I really need to be collecting is this Azur's Vision Sphere. Like I have like none of them. I can't seem to get my hands on them for the life of me. So those seem to be the real big ones that I really want and to be trying to get my hands on. So let's see. Let's pop out this chat. Where should I put this chat? Oh yeah, great content. I'm a little rusty. If it's been a minute. Why has it been a jerk? Huh. I'm looking at way too much stuff. Alright. So you get a bunch of different stuff in here you can do, but I think the real big thing is going to be trying to get all those shards from the different random junk. I haven't used too much of it yet. I just kind of looked at it a little bit yesterday. So we're at some summons. I can't do this part yet either. I don't want to do this part. I don't want to do the free video summons. While I'm on this, it messes everything up. So I'll do that later. I should remember to after I'm done live streaming. So we'll go to the shop. Let's see. I think I have that one. I don't even know. I don't remember. I don't remember if I have her or not. I might not. Through here, most of the stuff I don't really need. I do try to take a look. For these, I want to be holding on like 100 of each. Different rank up ones. Just the ones I pay for gold. I'm not interested in paying any of the blue visor for anything. These other things, I don't think I can stack up enough of them. Maybe like 1,000. Start ranking guys to get real high. I don't need any of the rank up materials. So I do enough of the other stuff. Let's see, I'm not going to do anything. Specialty shop. We'll come down here to this one. We'll do this. Buy the free one. Nothing paid. I think I've already got like 400 of these. I had 500. I just ranked up a bunch of guys, but like I have so much of it, I don't even think I need to waste gold on it. Let's see, I don't think I need any of those. That's already done. That should be done. I'm going to need to start paying attention to some of this too to figure out which of the ultra rares I have and who I need to be getting these for. Let's see, come down on the bottom. For the most part here, I'm just buying everything that's gold. Like my gold, I mass farm my gold the 2 days on the weekend. I've started doing that really hard once I realized that, like, hey, you can can never actually have enough gold, you know. I've had days where I've spent 100 million gold. So, like, you literally... I probably haven't had a day I've spent 100 million, but I've probably spent 40 or 50 million. No, I may have spent 100 million the last couple of weeks once I started seriously farming it. Now I've hit the point I don't have as much I can spend the gold on, so it's getting a little bit harder. But I don't think you can ever have enough gold, you know, just to lie to buy all this junk. Let's see, guild. This is what I would have liked to have done this before I started, but I wanted to start at the beginning of the day. So let's come in here. I am live streaming on YouTube now. Shift. I don't even know how to use the Apple keyboard. I don't like that you gotta wait a couple seconds to like type stuff in. Like the leader, I should be able to just spam this up all I want to. Alright. If I were a little bit more polished with this, I'd probably be going into the world chat right now too. But because I want to start the beginning of the day, I'd like to have got that in there, in the quest chat and in the alliance chat before I started actually started YouTubing. So what do I need to do? Gifts, claim, send to everybody. Leader bonus. I think I have a problem where guys I don't like that you have to click the attend button. I think that's kind of like obnoxious because I've got 19 guys who are playing like every day, but nobody clicks the attend button. So like, that's annoying. What did it do now? Why is it not live? There we go. Alright, refill this. Replenish. I don't know how I feel about when they change this up either. I feel kind of confused when I look at it now. I don't even know what faith is. Is faith supposed to be good or bad? I don't even know. Do you want faith to be up? Do you want faith to be down? I don't know why my guy's bravery says it's so low. I thought my bravery and everybody was like maxed out. Maybe these guys aren't because I don't use them enough. Oh, this is weird though too because you can tell it to turn faith down, but it's like I don't know where faith is supposed to be. I don't even know where to find out what the information for what faith is. Because when you click on the stats, I don't even think it tells you anything. Alright. Looks good. Let's see. We need to do this here. I got the serpent, but I'm not doing serpent yet. We're going to work on this guy. And right now I'm working on trying to save all of my guild points to buy rainbow spheres. I think we made it pretty far through. We're gonna be at 3-3 here pretty soon by you know the end of the month pretty quickly here when it gives you all the free stuff. We should be able to get this lion up here pretty soon and then get the bull up right behind him. So we'll be at 3-3 for our statues. 3-3-3-3-3. Real quick. Look at our battle. I think we won, if I remember correctly. We might have lost, but I think we won. Did we lose? No, we lost. Ooh, we lost by a lot. Ooh, I've never seen anyone score 42. That's pretty high. I know my defense is really good, but we got a bunch of guys who are there in the middle. I'd like to get that at 100% exploration every time. That's why I have those 5 spots empty right now. I'd like to try to fill with guys who are going to be a little bit more aggressive. So I'm down here. Extrmwill. I'm the leader. My team is pretty good. That other team is... Extrm Gaming is catching me here pretty quick. Alright, so that's it for that. See, I did send in... Let's do this real quickly one more time. One more time. How's everybody doing out there? I am probably going to be scatterbrained as all can be, though, because I just worked a ton. So menu, invite join. I got to remember to do this every time I log in. And every time I can remember to. Try to invite people to join the alliance. I have a recruiting video trying to recruit people to join the alliance, too. I'm going to show you, like, update some of it in the bottom. I think you got to be, like, level 40 right now in order to join. I think is where I have it set. Duel. It's important to do all of your duels every day because you get an extra rainbow shard thing for it for the month. I think you can skip them though, is an option they just put in. Like once you start, you can skip it. So I'm looking for the lowest level right now. I see 49. Looks like that is the lowest. Most likely what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna do 49. Boom. Boom. Let's let them shut off. So maybe we can put this over here so I can see it a little better. Well, and I gotta press the button again. I'm a professional. Don't try this at home, kids. All these screens up and none of them matter. This screen right here right now literally does not even matter. So let's just take this one over here. Let's move this one all the way up to full size. Got a whole pile of drinks over here. Like, set my desk up a little differently. I did a couple things while I was gone. So I have like a bunch of my stuff is all like all over the place. Which I was talking about earlier here with this. You can come in here and just skip. You don't have to watch it if you don't want to. Now I think watching it sometimes can be really good because then you know either like if you're doing things right or wrong. I don't know if it makes a difference. I feel like when I skip them, I lose ones that I think I should have won, and then you just like you don't know why you lost. So it can be kind of obnoxious. I'm using my 3 highest guys with attack right now. 58, I think, is the lowest I saw. 47 is going to be our winner. This will be interesting. We'll watch this one. But I will turn it to 1.5 speed as soon as it starts, as long as I can remember to turn to 1.5 speed. All right, here we go. Oh, come on. Ooh, he went faster than me. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. How's he going faster than me? Oh, because this guy's 99. That guy's only 89. I didn't get all the shards. I didn't get until too late into the events. That threw me off a bit. I was gonna get 2 of them? That's not good. Can you hit 2 of them? Yeah. Boom! Oh, you didn't kill them both? Oh, that's not good. Oh, man. Well, I think I still have it by a mile. I think I killed the other one. Did I kill his other guy already? Yeah! Beast mode! don't know if even doing like this daily stuff is even like good YouTube material. I guess if I could cut out that first couple minutes while I'm screwing around because I haven't YouTubed in so long. This will be interesting to see. I don't have the Blue Wizard Lady yet. I kind of really want her. I don't know if it really matters that I don't have her or not. I think I'd still kind of like her, but it's like, I don't know if it matters. I need to come up with a better way to arrange all this drinking too. Everything desk feels all cluttered. Yeah, part of the reason I was gone for so long, Skynet needed a little bit of an upgrade when I originally bought it. I was supposed to get one, like a Titan V card, I think. It was supposed to, like the last one they made before the RDX, and they didn't have the Titan V card, so they gave me 2 Titan XP cards, which is what I have in there, but we didn't think enough to upgrade the power supply when we upgraded to 2 video cards instead of 1. So I started noticing I was having some issues like power leakage, I think is the proper term, where like I was bottlenecking really bad because I didn't have enough power to properly run everything. Because right now what I've got going on in front of me is ridiculous. I probably have less going on now though than when I was doing MCOC, because I don't have like a separate chat program going. I don't have as much of the social media going. I probably could have brought up Twitter or something, but I don't know, like I had rethought completely how I was going to do all of this, and then my wife went and made some changes to what I had as far as equipment, and then I did not have as much as I thought I was going to have. I have not actually logged into MCOC now in over a month. I think I'm at like 35 days or something like that. I'll say 57 was the lowest, so this guy's probably going to be the lowest. Let's see, I might lose this one. We will see. My guys are ranked up pretty high. Maybe when we're done with this, I'll go through and kind of show you where they're at. I think it's one of the reasons Mont just winds up being terrible. Like, if you could take that stone throw off, he would be so much better. But he winds up burning so much of his AP points on the stone throw that by the time he finally gets in range of somebody, he can't do a more effective attack. Like, he's nice because he's got so much armor and defense, but I mean, like, look at that. Like, I mean, he's already a guy down, and he's more likely to hit me with kill him? Oh, no, he hit me harder than I hit him. Yeah, that's why I wound up getting in trouble. Because he's only a job class 12, I think, all the way across. He can't do any of the pink yet because I didn't get enough of his limit break when the event was running. This too much though. I may lose more guys. Why didn't you kill him? Why aren't you attacking? No, that is really, really bad. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I won. Oof. stressing me out. Ooh, nice. I do think Gaffer is definitely pretty underrated. I think he's like much better than a lot of people tend to give him credit for. I think he's actually stronger than the main character from Final Fantasy Tactics, the guy I have here in the middle. Yeah, even though Gaffer is an MR, I think he's actually significantly stronger than the guy in the middle. He's definitely not as strong as the guy on the end, but I don't think he's that far behind. I don't know, though. I guess I don't have the guy in the end. I don't have all of his limit break. I'm a couple points short. I'm hoping that they repeat some of those so that I can get them at a later point. And I'm 58, 57, 48. 48's gonna be our winner. I'm thinking too, Gilgamesh, I think is the strongest champion in the game still. I'm not sure. Because I don't know if I've actually seen a level 99 Gilgamesh anywhere in the game yet. Because he's just trying to get him up there is so ridiculous. I'm sure guys have him up there, but trying to get him up there is just insane. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so let's see what we're gonna do next. We'll take a quick look at my units. So you can kind of see the top here, like these first 8 I think I'm actually kind of using and trying to rank. So this was my first guy. I got up to, no, I guess actually my second guy I got up to 99. I got Zazan or whatever. I got him up to 99 first. But he's yeah, level 15 all the way across. Abilities, all of his abilities with the sword, whatever his primary skill is, I have all those at level 20. I don't know if doing any of these other ones does anything or not. I may find out eventually here. I should have enough gold and enough points to start finding out pretty soon. So then, yeah, Zazan is at, he's at 99. I don't think he's necessarily like that good. He's probably like that. He's like that first guy I rotate out. I don't even think I actually have him in anywhere right now. He's just really easy to get up to 99 because you can buy his limit break for gold. So I just got him up there kind of for the fun of it. He helped me get through a lot of stuff, I think, maybe. And then once the Final Fantasy Tactics stuff started, then I went hard into these guys. So I just his Awaken was the one that slowed me down on him. I didn't have enough of the Azure spheres because I couldn't tell the difference when I started playing originally between the Azure spheres and the Rainbow spheres because they both look like they're the same. Like it's really hard to tell the difference, I think, between the two. So yeah, so I had a bit of a hard time with that, but you know, yeah, he's all fully maxed out. I don't have any items equipped down here on these guys, so I can see the raw numbers when I'm looking at it. I have all the items equipped then once I get in, but I don't have any favorite items equipped, because you have the favorite items equipped right now. It's going to throw off like what his raw attack is. I guess I want to see what their numbers are before I put the items on them and all that. So like what I made here, comparing, because like this is how I know that Zazan is complete garbage, because he's at about 230, and then this guy's at like 750 without anything. So I mean, he is way stronger, and he's still got more to go because he's not at max level yet. And then you come over this guy. I think a lot of his attacks are magic and attack, but you see like his still even that like his join number is still so much less right now than Gaff's numbers. I think Gaff again is actually like Gaffgarian. We'll just call him Gaff. That's what I called him when I played Final Fantasy Tactics when it first came out. Like, you know, I think he's awesome. I think he's actually a lot stronger than my Orlando. I got screwed with the limit break. I didn't get him early in. I thought I was a lot further. I thought I was at like 180 or 160. I need a lot still. Wow. So I'm hoping in like 2 months they'll repeat that again, so you can get more of the shards for him, and it's not just like, oh, you're never gonna get him again, because that'll be really frustrating. Because he's really good. You can tell he's up at is that 650? So I mean, he's not that bad. But the problem I run into, he's only 12, 12, 12. So whenever I get like those duels against someone who's got a level 99 one, the level 99 guy, because he can have the higher job levels and all that, he's gonna crush me. He's definitely really nice. I like him. I thought I'd taken him all the way up. I guess not. He'll probably be the next one to go all the way up. I just need to get the three rainbow shards, which I don't think will take too long. Some of the way the game is set up now with being able to change things around. Once I finish the monthly assignments, he should get there pretty quickly. I may not really push his level 99. I'll let him just get there gradually, because I don't... Unless everyone is topped out, then maybe I may use him for multi-questing or something while I try to get it up there. But I think he's okay too. Like, he's getting there. I guess he's only got just this one left. So I mean, in the next day or two, he should be at 15, 15, 15 for his job class. But I don't know if I'm using him anywhere. Maybe his hit points. I might have him on my defense for Guild Battle, because Guild Battle, they don't have a defensive setting in here, which I don't like. So I go off hit points for who's going to be the highest defense. I don't know what I think about her. Like, I look at her attack right now, and it is so low. I mean, granted she's level 80. I think I have 2 more awakens left. Yeah, it just seems like a huge amount of resources to put into her. It's like, I don't know if I'm going to take her above level 80 or not. I already don't use her anymore, other than to rank up occasionally, which actually I can do these right now. I was holding on to these for, ooh, can I go that far though? I don't know. Let's see. So I need 40 for him. So let me make sure I don't completely mess this up. I need to remember that I leave 40. Yes, I don't want to do this last one here yet. Yeah, that didn't even take her attack up, I don't think. So yeah, I don't know. She's okay. I mean, she was one of the first guys that I was able to get. We got the limit break all the way up, so I was like, yay, she's limit broke. She was like the first guy I think I limit broke all the way. And then I limit broke Mont like a couple days later. But when I started looking at the numbers, like when you had the equipment equipped, it was kind of hard to tell like whose attacks were where, because like what they actually had on them. And she's just not quite strong enough, so she might not continue. This guy's one too. This is the one that's really heartbreaking. I thought when I got him at level 75, he'd be really good and like I'd be able to use him forever. I didn't realize I was going to get guys to level 99 so fast. I didn't understand the importance yet of trying to get all the limit break all the way up. I thought that I was going to be able to keep buying until he got to 200, I didn't realize that you had to get in that window when the guys are new. You've got to get their limit break all the way up, or you won't be able to max them out. So still pretty close. I got one more level left in here too. I've kind of skipped in the last two because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get his limit break all the way up. He's kind of in my lower priority for getting fully awakened. I definitely really... Actually, I think it's a her. I'm pretty sure it's actually a woman. Yeah, it's a woman. I shouldn't be using gender pronouns. It is a really good character, though. I mean, it's definitely one of my more favorite characters, so, like... I really hope to... This is from Final Fantasy Shadowbringer event, which is what was going on when I first started. So I really hope that comes around so I can finish getting the rest of the limit break. I don't even want to try Yoshotola. I'm not even sure how to pronounce it. So it's you know, definitely really looking forward though to getting that guy all the way up. So I got Mashuria. I got her really quickly early on, and she was one too. Like I wasn't quite fully understanding exactly how the game was working for how to be like getting up. So like I'm working as aggressively as I can on her limit break. You know, I farm her 2 every day, which you know what, we'll do that right now. We'll farm her 2. So I think she's at the max I can get her at right now for her. We'll go back into character then after it does these 2 here real quick. We will do... So when I'm actually doing a lot of these, what I will do is we go in... we're going to try to get into the options. Because we'll get this going as quick as we can, hopefully, here quickly. Options. We're turning the speed up to 1.5 and turn ability effect off. I wish I could just permanently keep ability effect off. I think that should be in the game's main options. You should be able to just turn it off and leave it off forever and not have to keep messing around with it every time. Because it takes so much time. Like, I know they put a lot of effort into all the graphics and they want to show them all off because the game looks beautiful. But when you're playing repetitively, it's kind of nicer to go like this. So this is in the story mode, world quest, the first continent thing or country. I know where it is in the location. I can't even think what any of it's called though. But yeah, I'll go in and do this sometimes, and well, at least every day. So sometimes I'll just do one. I'm trying to do the 2 because I want to work on getting her fully limit broke. She's one of the ultra rare characters, so she's pretty cool. I think she'll get a little bit better when I can get her up fully limit broke. I don't know if she needs to be fully limit broke, or no, she needs to be fully awakened. Maybe limit broke one more time. I think. In order to get, I don't know. I don't know what she needs right now. So I'm thinking about it. I need to get her a little bit higher up. She's got another ability in that final tier that goes all the way around the end when you're looking at the abilities, where she can hit multiple people with that banish. So I think when she gets that, she'll be mean. But I just put a whole bunch into her to take her up, so I think I fully limit broke her. We'll see. Let's go back and take a look. So here you can kind of see Reader Mountain Range is where she is. I do need to start figuring this out a little bit better. I need to work on trying to farm all of my ultra rare characters in here every day. I don't think it's something you need to necessarily do early on, unless you're trying to focus on one of them specifically. Yeah, I just awakened her all the way. That's what I did. At the beginning of the new month period, they had just a bunch of stuff. You're able to just rack stuff up real quick. So I got a bunch of stuff real quick and then did that with her. But yeah, she's currently stuck at level 12, But as I was saying, she's got it. Where? Oh no, she's got it already. Woohoo! Yeah. Let's take this thing up. I think this is the one that I'm excited to be able to actually start using. And seeing how much damage she really does with this. Because that's got some pretty fatty range. And that is that'll be a pretty decent ability. Got all the rest of her stuff. Feed into ability set. Oh, those aren't even all done up yet. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I haven't actually been using her, so she's been sitting off the side. So I guess we gotta wait till she gets a whole bunch more job points. But I think she's a really good character. Actually, if we go back into her abilities, one I don't know if everybody uses, just from the simple beginning, that cure and the banish, being able to heal people, that's a pretty good ability from the start. I mean, it doesn't seem like it necessarily scales up that much, so I'm waiting to see once I get all the rest of her abilities all the way up exactly what it does. And this banish, man, she was doing so much damage early on with that. It just hits the one target, but I'm very much excited to see what that super banish does. I don't think I've seen her use it yet in auto, but I guess I still got some more work to do. She's got job points. She's in the barracks. She'll be in the barracks for a couple of weeks here. We work on getting her up, but like her, she's who I'm actually working on. I'm not really working on him. He's just up there. Not really working on her. Not working on her. I probably should go all the way back. The next guy I'm actually working on is even going to come up. It's real far in here. Here he is. Another guy from the Shadowbringer event. I hope it comes back again. I don't think he's that bad. You see a lot of guys have him. He's an alright character. But yeah, I didn't understand that you need to get all the shards from him. I thought just getting him was the point. And then I didn't understand really how the unit shards for the limit break worked when I first started. There's so many different things going on in the game. It's hard to learn all of them. But he's pretty cool too. Because he's also light. Just like Mache is. He's got to wait till she's done. Well, I guess she's done. She's fully limit broke. So I could start taking him up, or I may still pass on him though too and take other guys. So we'll go filter then, ultra rare. So these are the guys that really need to be trying to focus on until they get up to 99. I just pulled a whole bunch of new ones. I was sitting on a ton of visor. Because I'm really stingy about spending it. I'm really stingy. I cannot begin to stress how stingy I am about spending it. I've played other games where it's there's times when it's good to have a lot of it. Which at the beginning of this month when they did the 5 pulls, I had 10,000. I think I was sitting on 12,000. So I was able to do all 5 of those. Oh no, they weren't that. Maybe I had 10,000. The first pull was 1,000, the second 2 were 1,500, and then the last 2 were 2,000. I did all of them, and I think I pulled... I want to say I pulled 3 of these. I'm trying to think. Maybe I didn't pull 3. Maybe I only pulled 2. Yeah, I pulled 2 URs, and then I pulled 3 MRs. The MRs I'm just not going to rank because I can't get the Azure spheres. So, but this is what I'm kind of working on right now for the most part. In my free time, is working on ranking up all these guys. But ranking some of them is hard. I need to start doing a better job trying to remember which ones I have, so I know when in the shop when they come up, I can buy the big chunks. But I'm not that worried about it yet. I don't know if I'm fully in that spot yet where I need to really be worrying about making sure I'm fully ranking the best of the best. I think as long as I focus on ranking the guys that I have and finish getting the guys I have ranked, when it comes time for me to start working on the next level guys. Mache is one who I'm for sure I'm working on her. Every time she comes up in the shop, I'm picking it up. So, alright. What else do we need to do here for stuff? Claim all, send all. The friends list is something too. I was a little funny with it at first. I was running with a short friends list for a while because I just wanted to have the people in my alliance. Because they have it set up, they just started telling people. I explained it a little bit better in this one, but it's been going on the whole time. Whenever you bring a mercenary in, that person gets money. So anyone on your friends list, they get gold. So anyone on your friends list, every time you use them, like if 20 people use them, they get the max. It's only like 200,000, but if you can get a free 200,000 gold every day, like it's really nice. I mean, I autoplay through a lot more now, so it's not, I don't use a companion as much, but I don't really need a companion for anything. But I was trying to run with a very limited list for a long time, and then it was hurting me because I wasn't getting enough of the rewards in the store. So now I just run with a full list. I still try to make sure I have a bunch of guys on my alliance. Normally whenever I use anyone, I try to use someone really hard from my alliance. So, let's see, equipment. Now this too, I'm being kind of a jerk with some of this here too. I'm trying not to fully max all this stuff out intentionally, just so I don't have to look for something every day while I rank something every day to get the achievement done. So yeah, I could have the gold armor done. I could be working on my second gold armor already. I could have the jewelry ring probably done. Do I have enough actually on this to smith something on this? Can I smith on it? Schmidt. Can I smith anything else on here? No. I still feel like I don't understand what I'm doing with a lot of the stuff. I don't know what the difference is between the smith hammer and the other things you stuff. Can I awaken it yet? If I get up there? No, I still need another 21, so I'm not going to worry about getting that ranked up all the way just yet either. Items. I don't know, man. I don't understand this stuff. Items seem to be so... Like, I have 3 of these swords. I would think this one should be the strongest because it's the +2. It has 109. This one's also at 102. I guess that one's only at 99. So my one that's the +2, it doesn't... I don't know what that +2 means. It doesn't appear to be any stronger than the other 2 that I have that aren't +2, other than it cost me like twice as much to make. So... I don't know. Alright, let's come back. And there too, like a lot of times I bounce back and forth really hard in there a lot of times trying to figure out what exactly I want and what I don't want. And so like I'll get into the filter a lot on that, like when I'm looking at what weapons I equip on guys. So here I'm just going to claim it all, and then I'll scroll through here just to see if I got anything really cool. A bunch of visor, 10 large energies. That's awesome. I love large energies. Those are like my favorite thing in the whole game right now, probably. Missions. Sure, I like waiting a little bit further until I got everything done. I know there's some of these I'm probably not going to be able to do necessarily right now, but I can get the rest of them done. Story I need to do, experience I need to do, multi-quest, video quest I gotta wait until after I'm done with the live stream because it's a jerk. So these come in here. Claim all these. Okay, quest. I think this stuff's all pretty much explanatory. Story, I mean, yeah, I finish the story normally a day or 2 after it comes out. Getting caught up that first time was a little bit, you know, guys weren't necessarily strong enough. I had to, you know, I got a friend early on who's like level 99. That helped me out. Well, no, I had a friend really early on who was like level like 50 or rank 50. And then I ended up getting a guy who was like rank 99, and that helped me like knock it all out pretty quick. This right here, I'm going to max this out eventually. I think it's going to be a little bit harder for me this time around than it's been in the past because I have so many of my guys that I'm using are already like maxed out. So like trying to get this one done, I'm going to have to pay a lot of attention to. I figure as long as I do about 100 a week, I should be okay. Which right now I'm on pace for because I think the week actually technically starts on... I don't even know. The week starts on Tuesday. We have 26 days left. Yeah, I'm more than well enough on pace. So, because we're only 5 days in, I guess, and I've done 100 already. So, just want to try to keep on pace. I want to do about 100 a week. This is the one I'm gonna start working on. This one a lot harder. This is the trying to farm all of my ultra rares, trying to farm their limit break shards one at a time. So I'm gonna start working on this a little bit more. As you can see, I still don't do it that much. I do 1 to 2 a day, whether I think about it. It normally depends how much energy I have when I go in there. I don't want to burn an energy refill just to do it. So sometimes I only do 1, but I want to start doing 2 a day. Far Plains. This multi-quest, if multi-quest would be working the last several days, I'd be halfway done with this already. I spent a lot of time doing multi-quest. Experience Chamber, I run it every day. I keep thinking that I don't need to run it anymore, that maybe I could start running that tier 1 just to save energy and not run that new tier 4 they just came out with. And then I go and I do some rank up stuff, and then I spend all of my experience refills. Like, I'm like, oh man, I still have to run the super high-end one so I can keep refilling everybody. Battle, Arena, as I said, like this one is one I think you really want to do all of them because that winds up being really easy to get. I mean, it's nice to get all the rest of the stuff too, to rank up stuff too for your weapons and armor and all that. Like, that stuff's all pretty nice to get, to have to hold on to. But that right there, I think, is worth it alone to do it every day. It's not that hard. You can normally knock it out in like 5 minutes as part of your farming. I mean, if you're not playing that hardcore, just do 1 a day, just so you get your achievement for the day. And then once you feel like you really, really want that rainbow thing, then start doing them every day. Let's see. Most of these I should be done with. Oh, wow. I am done with that. Now, this makes me really, really angry. This doesn't exist. Unless it does exist. Let's see if it exists now. They did do something today. There was another one in here for this yesterday, for the normal one. Let's see. Does this exist? No, it does not exist. I don't think it ever existed. I don't think they ever put it in. I do need to do some of this, though. What's even in this? Let's take a real quick look and see. I don't think I need any of this, though, because this is the gun. I don't have the gun lady, so getting a bunch of gun stuff, yeah, I don't even need any of it. I don't need those. I don't think I need any of that. So we'll look at this one. This is probably too early on for me to be doing this, too. This is how I spend the majority of my time. It's just on this. On this map. You can use pretty much anybody on this one. I think you just need to be, does it have a level setting? You probably need to be like level 40 or 50. So I mean, like, I normally like using a guy who I'm trying to rank up specifically. So like Mont will work just fine for this, I spend so much time in here on this. So I'll spend half my time. Actually, I'll probably spend 90% of my time joining other people's games, and then like 10% of the time I join my own. A lot of times I don't think about it quick enough that I need to. Like when it comes to using my energy, I don't always like ration it out fully. So sometimes, like I'll come in and I'll run the solo quest, not thinking about it. I'll run it 3 times, and then I'll be like, oh, I should have just. Ooh, that people leaving scares me. It's going to go back to that bug. I got the dog out real quick. I'll be right back. I'm coming, Doug. I'm coming. You want to go suck on peepees? You want to go suck on peepees too, sir? You want to go suck on peepees? Okay. Okay. Alright, now the super important part. I need to remember that Doug is out in the yard. I just spent like a bunch of money and a bunch of time out there. We planted a bunch of new palm trees out there. I'm out here in the suburbs of Tampa, Florida. It's my Tampa Lightning shirt. So we're out here in the suburbs. I just planted like 3 new like palm tree cluster things in the back and like 2 hibiscus trees. It looks pretty slick. I'm pretty happy with myself and how nice it came together. Something I thought I was gonna like spend some insane amount of money on. Doesn't actually have to get done like super cheap, but it looks nice. see if I take maybe the 1 year off. Or how about maybe I just don't even... I won't even sound check it right now. I don't need to sound check it. I don't need to listen to myself talk. So, clean some of this up a bit. Oh, now I'm so used to listening to myself talk. Not listening to myself talk is really hard. How do I know if I'm talking? I'll be alright. I will survive. But now I'll sit here and I'm going to ride this out until the guy who's doing it disbands the room. And then I'll go back to working on whatever I need to work on. But I think, like, once you get strong enough to really be able to do this, I think, like, I don't know, like, the game keeps finding ways to get, like, more and more fun. It's so, there's so many levels of in-depth stuff to do. Like, I'm really excited to see what they continue to do with some of this, like, multiplayer stuff. Like, the ultra hard stuff where you've got to be at least, like, level 80, where if you're not a level 99 champ, like, you're just dead and not gonna be able to get it done if you're not with a team of 499 guys. Or the brutal difficulty, that's what it is. Oh, man, I like the brutal difficulty stuff. Like, it's so frustrating and annoying sometimes, but it's I like that. I think, like, this map, I don't know, like, I've run it so many times already. It feels so just like second nature to just turn it on and just go. One of my favorite things I really like too, like the Final Fantasy Tactics thing that they did, that was definitely just like my favorite all the way across for like everything. Like, I love Final Fantasy Tactics, always have, always will, and all that. And definitely really liked it. You know, where they're like using all the old maps. I thought that was awesome. Like, Final Fantasy Tactics is one of my favorite games of all time. I've probably said it on here a bunch of times already. One of the guys in my alliance asked, how do you like this? I mean, this is, like, right now I'm using 3 of the guys who I use in one of my favorite games. I get to, like, continue playing them in the format that they were used in. You know, like, it's just, it's so much fun. Like, I couldn't even begin to... I've probably played Final Fantasy Tactics from start to end over 100 times. I like it a lot. I did go through on all my devices. Actually, it's not doing it on my tablet, which is weird. They put the thing in where it vibrates when the mission's done. Oh, I bet you because I turned it off in my options, it's not doing it. I wonder if I can turn it back on, or if it'll just irritate me. Oh, it irritates me so much when I'm doing it on my phone. Oh man, because I'll have my phone like sitting there. Because like sometimes I'll put it on. Like, I'll fill up my energy. I've been doing this a lot lately now, too. Like, especially started with the gold arena. And I'll do it on certain guys I'm trying to farm to get them, like, maxed out. Like, I'll just take my energy up to, like, 1,000. And then I'll hit the autoplay button. And, like, I've been doing it while I'm doing, I do my yard work on the weekends. So, like, yeah, I'll fill my energy to 1,000. Farm the gold on auto. Come back like an hour later, and you check on it every hour so to make sure it's still running. And then once it says I'm out of energy, refill my energy back up to 1,000, and then go back and do yard work for an hour or two. That's how I ran my gold all the way up. Yeah, I'll use my visor to buy gold or to buy energy so I can farm gold. Good times, good times. I'm gonna check on Doug here real quick. See if he's ready to come back in. Oh, jeez. It got caught on my armchair and it hit me in the face. The sun is just starting to peek up over the clouds here in sunny Tampa, Florida. Hope everybody's doing good out there. I'm not requesting anyone as a friend because I've already got him as a friend. You see, like, some of those numbers are ridiculous. Like 400 of some of this stuff. Oh, yeah. I definitely autoplay all this. I get really annoyed when people want a manual play. I understand if you're in like the brutal, I think there are times you do need a manual play in the brutal just to make sure the guys don't exactly what you want them to do. But I think without playing with a controller, just playing on auto, it's playing on auto is a lot easier. Trying to play on with the in manual mode is just, it's kind of tough with the touchscreen. Like, the guy doesn't know where he wants to stand, and if there's like a tree, then it won't let you stand on the block you want to stand on. Trying to get on that block is a pain in the butt, and I think the auto works really well. I feel like I did this backwards. I should have put the other headphones on this one. So wait, I guess I could probably just on. I wonder if I can play around with my settings now and I can get the music to work while it's playing in auto. It's like it says it's playing. I thought I had something there. Maybe I made a funny noise. I was turning the volume up. It sounded like it was doing something. Mid-nuts. This does everything. I heard a beep. this differently before. No, it's not. It seems like it should be doing something. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with spice. Can I get a little bit better? A little better ratio? Can I get a better sound ratio? Am I live? Yeah, I'm live. No, don't not be live. Alright. I can't even tell if I'm adjusting it too fast. I'm on like a 9-second delay from what I hear. From what I'm saying to what I'm hearing. That sounds pretty good though, I think, for my voice now. Maybe my voice is still not loud enough. It's so hard to tell, like, which ratio am I at? Oh, that sounds way better. That sounds way better. See, what happened was I really needed to buy an audio card, and I didn't know that I needed an audio card because I didn't know what you use one for. And I should have had known. And now this sounds almost too quiet. I need to keep talking though, like I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to talk at the same time. Alright. Now I'll just try to leave it like this. And then we'll see where this goes. That was like way too loud in my headphones for what I want to be hearing. It still sounds almost too quiet. We'll see. It should be going up here. So yeah, it's like 6:30 in the AM here in sunny Tampa, Florida. I said she wanted to do a bunch of stuff today, and I'm pretty sure like I'm just gonna like stay up all day is my thought. So we can go in the morning when she wants to go, I think. So we will see. No water. So I have 3 different drink cups going on here right now. Isn't that cool? My NASA cup. I got this at Kennedy Space Center. It was pretty cool. Actually, Kennedy Space Center was awesome. It was like one of the most fun things I think I've done since I moved to Florida. So much fun. So much fun. Highly recommend going to the Kennedy Space Center. That SpaceX thing that went off the other day, we wanted to, me and the wife were trying to make plans to get somewhere close so we could see it. And now I'll look to see, can I see in there? Can I see my nose is still bleeding? Wow, am I tired. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. But yeah, the Kennedy Space Center, SpaceX launch the other day, that was pretty awesome. A little frustrated, like, I think with the new, that new rocket they're using, the jet stream isn't big enough, so I couldn't see it from my house. It was a little too cloudy, too, I think. Like 3 hours. But you know what? I was looking the wrong direction. I was looking at Miami. I wasn't even looking towards Cape Canaveral. I can't even believe that. Yeah, I was looking the wrong direction. Even if I could have seen it, I was looking the wrong direction. Oh, man. Yeah, because I'm parallel. It's straight across. I was looking south. I wasn't looking east. I might have been able to see it from my house, and I was looking the wrong direction. Man, smart as I think I am sometimes. I can't believe that. I was looking the wrong direction. Yeah. So even if I was looking the right direction, I wouldn't be able to see it. Yeah, we watched it on the TV, though. That was pretty cool. It turned the surround sound on, turned it up really loud, so that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. We'll watch it on YouTube on NASA's channel on the YouTube. I definitely want to make sure I stay on top really quick while like hitting the buttons. I hate being the last guy to hit ready. I feel like I'm holding everybody up. I don't like being that guy. I want to be the first guy to be ready. All the time. Is there anything anybody else wants to talk about out there? I mean, I do like that. I think this game does fits in really well to the live streaming, with being able to do this and play the game in auto quite a bit. It really helps to be able to read the chat, so we keep up with everything in there. Now, granted, I am like the only guy in here. I'm not doing this at all like regularly. I think if I was doing this more consistently, it would help out a lot. I like a lot of my formula on how I do this, but you see, I went like 2 to 3 months from the last time I live streamed, and I went on and I probably have 15 to 20 minutes of this live stream so far with me just wondering what's going on with my sound. What are we doing? If I have a time, we were probably about 65. We were like an hour in before I figured out how to turn my music on. The music is like so hard though, because like a lot of times it'll go and you'll hit the what do you do? It'll get like an update, and then the update will like mess up all your audio files, because I don't have a audio card. It's one of those things that I have to think about. Like, I need like real legitimate like sound software. Unfortunately, the mixer on the OBS Studio is not that good. This one's my jam. Turn this up a little bit. Well, I mess up all my audio files. Like, some of the updates sometimes are weird, like whether I'm updating either OBS or Windows. Like, it'll go change 1 or 2 things, and I'll kind of like, why isn't this working right? Ah! Hulk angry! I can't figure out for the life of me, like, what is going wrong? And that's bad too, because then it winds up being like the first 2 or 3 minutes of the live stream. I'm like, why isn't this working the way I want it to work? I'll spend 5-10 minutes at the beginning before I get started playing the game, which is what everyone wants to see. Everyone wants to see me sitting here struggling to figure out how to turn the music on. I do think this is much more pleasant with the music on in the background. I like that music. My YouTube elevator, free music that I don't have to worry about breaking copyrights. I remember, like, yeah, I was playing Marvel Contest Champions 2. There are so many times I started a live stream where I got like 5 minutes in. It was just so angry. I just stopped the live stream because I couldn't figure out why it wasn't working right. Oh man, well, I guess I had a while there too. burned out the motherboard on the old computer. Just trying to do way too much. Like, this live streaming, like, you can't just, like, the level I'm doing this at, like, you can't do this on a laptop. Like, I have 9 feet of 4K screen in front of me with all the different stuff I have up for no real reason. But at least on the bright side, this is set up a little cooler, though, where I can do some different stuff now that I wasn't able to do before. Because I do have all of the, let's see, does this work? If we switch over to display 1, you see display 1 real quick? This is one of my monitors. I don't think I can show you this, I can't show you the other two. I got like 3 different monitors set up. You can see like how much junk do I got up on just that one monitor, you know? See, where's game? Here's game. You know? I was thinking about this today too, on my way home from work. Because I went and I beefed up my power supply so much, I think I could add 3 more monitors if I really wanted to. It'll create a lot of other serious issues, though. There's stuff I'd have to really figure out how I wanted to do. Because I'd have to... Right now I have the microphone is up here, above the monitors. I'd have to put it below, and I'd have to build a rig. See how many does it have? 400 of those, 200, 150, 260, 250. But, yeah, if I were to go 6 monitors, I could go another layer above. But I'd have to build a rig behind to put them all on. I'd have to like custom build the rig. It would be cool, but I think I should be able to do it now that I have enough power. I don't think I could have done it before with the smaller power supply, but I think I could. I should take a look and see how much they are. I know the price went down. Let's look on the old Amazon. See, what am I using? These are, does it say on here what they are? Oh, I should know exactly what they are. They're Acer Predator. So I think these are 32-inch, 4K. $864, brand new. I think. Oh man, I don't even see. I got. Here, let's see. Do you want to go back to playing around with this? Back to display 1. You can still see the game there in the corner. I have these. I have 3 of these. Man, that is too much. So I don't think I can afford to spend that much more to get 3 more of them. I completely forgot how expensive these things are. Oh, you can't. I don't have the webcam up. Yeah, I got 3 of these bad boys. Let's go back to the game. You know. Okay, can I find the game? There it is. Oh man, I'm sitting here too. They're gonna kick me out and disband the room. Still in running. Because I may be able to finish Mont. I think. I don't know exactly what I needed for Mont, but I don't think he needed a whole lot. Able to get him all up to 15, 15, 15 right now, then. They don't even have 3 in stock in Amazon. They only have 2 of them. all hooked up with G-Sync. But it's kind of cool though when I play Fortnite with my nephew though. Like I'll play in the ultra wide, super ultra wide. So it's like if you look back at any of the YouTubing I have of that, like it's like it looks so crazy when you look at the YouTube channel because it's just like this real like thin bar going across the middle of the screen because I'm playing such wide, such a crazy wide look. So I'm still looking through Amazon to see if they have one monitor that I want. And I should be paying more attention to the game. I'm thinking I'm good because I'm hearing it over this, but it's not what I'm hearing over this. This is me watching it on YouTube. This is me watching me on YouTube. Can you see me in there? In me putting me? No, because my thumb's in the way. So yeah, it's on a delay. There's so much electronics just scattered here for no reason. Just because I can. Do. Maybe I may have to really be rethinking that again. But man, like part of me right now says that would be awesome to have another layer of monitors. Maybe if I move to the if I move upstairs to the bigger room, which right now I don't see happening. I don't see me ever moving out of this office into another room in the house. I kind of feel like I'd like to. Like it might be kind of cool too, but I don't know, man. Because another thought too is if I just get like another super ultra wide monitor and just put like a fourth one on top, that might be pretty cool too. Just maybe just a normal ultra wide. I see a lot of people like that. They have 4 monitors set up. I don't know if I really need another monitor in here. I just think that I could, and because I could, part of me thinks like I should totally look into it once I get far enough along with everything else, but part of this though is I haven't made a penny off of any of this YouTubing yet. I probably shouldn't keep spending more ridiculous amounts of money into it, but whatever. The big problem I'll have though is my monitors I have right now, they're not screwed into the wall. They're all on their base, on their stands, sitting on the computer, because I don't think the arm can handle the weight of them really. Or I could, but it'd be harder to adjust it correctly. So I would want to build a second rig in the back to properly support the weight and hide the wires and all that. Because right now there's a big old mess going on out here. So I'm listening to myself talk for the last 9 seconds. So do I agree with what I just said? I think so. It's definitely kind of weird listening to the game like this. I mean, once you get used to it, I guess, like, you can't, like, not do it. You know? So you gotta either do it like this, or I was originally planning on not even just doing this. Just have the sound check just up in case I want to double check. But I was going to listen to it just on these. But now I'm used to listening to myself talk, and I like the way I talk. But I do get lost in it sometimes. I'm trying to be like, what did I just say? Did it make sense? Because I do get kind of lost sometimes in all this. I can't believe this guy's dumping this much into energy refills. I mean, I guess people do, you know, if you get a bunch of people in here and it's going good and efficient, sometimes it's like, hey, this is better to keep, you know, get an energy refill if we're going at a good pace. Keep energy refilling, then just run 2. I'm definitely not used to running this long on it. I feel like I've accomplished almost none of my goals. Or none of my daily stuff yet. If he's gonna keep on letting it ride, we're gonna keep on letting it ride. Yeah. One of the next things I do need to look into, though, is a better computer chair. Like, this thing is... This computer chair is definitely really, really nice, but man, it is beat up and old, and... How long have I been sitting here for? I feel like I already need... ...88 minutes. I feel like I already need another, like a pillow to put in the back. I'll properly support it. I'm like looking online at like new chairs too, and like it's hard to tell like what to do as far as like a chair. Like I just don't want to get like something like super cheap and junky, and like so many of them look like so bad. It's like, maybe when the next one starts, I'm gonna go in the other room and I'm gonna grab my pillow and put it in my back. Give myself my free lumbar support. Cheez-Its. That's what I do. 8 Cheez-Its. I'm gonna run and grab a pillow real quick. Oh, super memory foam pillow. Oh, yeah. That'll make it all feel better. This is weird too. I have like the microphone on here, but I'm not even using this because this is hooked up to a separate device. It's not even hooked up to the computer. Using the real microphone up here. I'm looking around trying to figure out what's going on. Got the YouTube on here. Ah! I didn't have a real plan for what I was going to do. I was trying to make it through all the daily objectives. I wasn't planning on doing this much of this, but I will definitely take as much of this as I can, because we will see whenever this guy decides he's done. I should have enough, I would think, to take Mont up. He is job class 15, 15, 15. I think right now he's 14, 15, 15, if I'm not mistaken. I guess all the daily objectives, except for the watch a video, summons. Can't really watch the videos while the game is on, while I'm live streaming. Which I think is dumb. That if I do it, I get like, I'm not monetized, but I could potentially get demonetized if I play the video commercials things they have built into the game. Silly. Oh. Now I will say this though, like the Cheez-It and the Mango Monster together is not a very pleasant aftertaste. Separately, they're both amazing, but together, not that good. We are doing the white cheddar Cheez-Its. I think these are okay. I really like the white Ruffles cheddar Cheez-Its. Those are the bomb. They have some too that are like half bacon, half cheddar or something like that. Those ones are really good too. Now I'm allowed to eat the Cheez-Its like this, because this way I don't have to touch the screen and get Cheez-It all over the screen. I think I'm the only one who's going to eat those because I'm a grown-up. And nobody else here is going to come eat my Cheez-Its. That looks awesome. Oh, I'm just seeing it in the replay here on the YouTube. Oh, it's great. I don't know if I've ever actually seen what that looks like when I put the whole box in my face like that. Oh, it's classic. Oh, good times. Good times. I think I do gotta change this up a little bit. I can't deal with the cord keep getting stuck on the other one and all that. So we're gonna go to the super long cord, and I don't have. Is that? Oh no! Don't stop. Live. Sorry. Doesn't matter which way I put these on. I don't know. I don't know what to do with my hands. Why aren't I hearing anything now? Oh, let's turn the microphone volume all the way off for my headphones out, or the headphone volume off. No, it's being a jerk now. Ah. It's not registering any desktop volume. So I've got to plug the other headphones in so it still registers desktop volume. I have to turn desktop volume off for my so I don't get feedback through the microphone. It says it's working here. We'll see. I'm thinking we've got 9 seconds before I hear it. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2. There we go. Now I'm hearing it. Now it's back on YouTube. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So that's probably part of my problem. It can't register desktop audio if desktop audio isn't going through something. So I still have to have these plugged in, or a pair of headphones plugged in to the desktop, so the desktop can think it's putting the volume out. So it's putting the volume out to those, which isn't going to be loud enough then to interfere with the microphone to give you feedback.
Tangled in strings.
Because I don't have the desktop audio going through my speakers, or you get really bad like reverb. Like if I turn the volume up for a second, I don't think I can while the headphones are in, but we get real bad reverb all the time because I mess stuff up constantly. Like forget that my YouTube channels both have volume on. So that's when I pretty constantly like forget to do, especially like when I used to do a lot of the MCLC, I would you know, I'd watch somebody else. We'd be watching like Brian Grant or somebody. Like I normally go on right after Brian Grant would finish. You know, I'd get home, catch like half an hour of his, and then I'd go live. And so I'd be watching somebody else live streaming, and then I would forget when I started my live stream that I had to turn my volume off YouTube while I'm, you know, monitoring it. Because I have it up in a bunch of different places to monitor and all kinds of screens and verifications and double checking verifications. And go crazy. Oh, the pillow's kind of working and kind of not working at the same time. Oh, that feels good. Oh yeah, stretch the back out. My back is definitely starting to tighten up too from work. Like it's. Oh, I can definitely tell I worked last night. Getting several hours later on. I was definitely wondering how the game was going to go when I first started playing. I think I've got to be into my 3rd month already. I know I said 2 months. I've got to be into my 3rd month. I don't think I'm real far into the 3rd month, but I've got to be into the 3rd month. So, I think, yeah, the game, even when I'm getting guys like maxed out, is still, there's still so much more to look to like build for and to see what they're going to do to expand and to grow on. You know, constantly getting like new champions. Looks like the release of new champions is pretty regular. I think maybe it's every 2 weeks they release 2 champions. Maybe. And then every week you've got a chance to get old guys again. You know, like subsidiary thing and ranking guys up. So. I'm starting to feel like I need to leave. I don't really want to go all the way in the other room to grab him now. It sounds like way too much I think I do like the way I have this set up. I'm liking this. It's working. It's very functional. Functional's good. I had a weird way to like rig the music before. I would say this probably works way better than the way I was rigging it. I want to try to get back into doing the live streaming more regularly. You know, one of the problems I've been having is I've been having off on like Tuesdays, and then I have off on the weekends. But my wife's had off like every weekend. Well, she hasn't been used at work. So like I don't want to live stream when she's here because like I want to spend time with my wife when I can spend time with my wife because she's pretty cool. That's why I married her. So
My CPU is a neural net processor.
she's supposed to go on vacation in like 2 weeks. She's gonna go to Atlanta for the weekend, so I should be able to do a decent amount of live streaming that weekend. I don't know if I'll get back on again this weekend or not. But I've been having off like on Tuesdays, so like as soon as my wife goes to bed on Tuesday, the game, you know, half the time the game is going into that really long, obnoxious like 6-hour maintenance period, which is like and then I don't know if that maintenance period's coming or not. So it's like I don't want to start live streaming if it's automatically going to go down like the second she goes to bed. And then I wind up in here going, well, like now what do I play? You know, I guess I can log in and still do some. Man, what's that other game I even played? I play Chess Rush. That's all I play. I play it so much, I remember what it's called. I don't know if I've seen any of the things that I need, though, for sure. I haven't been watching that closely into what's in there, what I'm getting. Gap for those slowly inching closer to getting to 99. I don't know what level he was when we started this. He was probably still 93. Slowly edging closer. Going on up. Moving on up. Moving on up. Weird, I'm gonna stop live streaming when I get too tired. I think I'm gonna go to the gym once I'm too tired to live stream, which will be interesting. But I guess it kind of makes sense. Like with this live streaming, this is probably, you know, in this last hour and a half, this is probably more talking than I've done in the last 2 weeks. No, probably not. Maybe a week. I guess my wife's been home a lot, so we talk quite a bit. But this is definitely an hour and 20 minutes, hour and 25 minutes more than I talked all day long at work. Yeah, when I start feeling my eyes roll in the back of my head, that's when it's bad. I'm sitting here like totally zoning out. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing. What day is it? A couple things I gotta do today. Nothing super, super important. I may need the fists for that monk lady. I don't remember what exactly she needed. I do love like the old school Final Fantasy music. A little bit there in the background. It's always pretty cool. So many different little elements of the game that really kind of bring you back to like it's like playing Final Fantasy. Like I used to play, I guess like I played all the originals, and then 7 was probably where I stopped. I played 8 for a little bit and just couldn't really get into it. Like I tried picking up some other ones along the way, and I don't know, man. Final Fantasy 7 was such a huge, massive game. It left me so like emotionally drained and like physically drained by the time I was done with it. I was like, I just don't think I ever want to do that again. And then it's weird, like you look at the way you play games now, like games are just designed to not be able to be beaten. You know, like there is no end. The game is designed to go on like forever and ever. You know, like I played StarCraft for a long time. You know, like you don't ever really beat StarCraft. You know, so you can beat the story quest, but like, you know, or you play Call of Duty or Fortnite or something like that. Like you don't beat Call of Duty or Fortnite. You just play forever and ever and ever. Until you just get sick of it and you can't play it anymore. You rage quit and break your equipment so you can't play it anymore. Yeah, my throat's starting to get a little raw from all the talking. But it'll get trained back to being used to this eventually. I might take a cough drop. Which doesn't mess up my cadence too much. You'll tell something in my mouth. I like live off cough drops, so it's kind of crazy. I don't have any other games up on my sleeve. I really want to live stream this. I may still do some Chess Rush occasionally, but I don't know how much Chess Rush I'll even get back into live streaming. Like, I'm not playing Chess Rush often enough to keep up with the changes they're making, so it's getting like really frustrating. When I do play now, I can't figure out why I can't get any of my old lines to work. Because, like, they change all the character classes and stuff like that, and now, like, there aren't enough, there aren't enough humans to do 6 humans and 6 wizards anymore. There's 6 humans and 6 sorcerers, so it's like, what's going on here? Like, why is it trying to tell me to do stuff I can't even physically do? On Tuesdays, that's normally what I do on Tuesday while I'm waiting. That's 6 hours that the game is down for maintenance, or I'll take a nap. But it just has that I'm going to take a nap, and then when the game comes up, I'm going to come and start live streaming. And then it comes, I take my nap, and it's 4 a.m., and I go like, I'm not going near the computer. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing or what day it is. I don't think I can talk confidently for 5 minutes. It'll take me longer than that just to set everything up.
I want you.
It's crazy. Normally it takes me less than, we're significantly over how long it takes me to do everything, for like my daily routine. I like, because the way my shift works, I work nights. So I normally get home from work around when the day flip happens. So I like knocking out all of the daily repeatable events and all of the daily mission objectives. See, normally I can do it in like an hour and 20 minutes or so. I guess it depends how long, like what am I eating and how long am I taking with my dinner and how engaged am I in whatever random garbage TV show I'm watching. But the way my work schedule works, it works really well. Because I get home, I can do it all. Like my days off stinks though. 'Cause my days off, I have to revert back to like a first shift schedule so I can spend time with my wife. And then like me and my wife will go to bed at like 10 at night, and the day resets here in Tampa. It's like 4 a.m. So like my days off can be rough. Because then I try waking up at like 4 a.m. Just so I can play for like an hour to get all that stuff knocked out. So I don't have to do that hour the next morning when I'm with my wife. So I don't want that time to come away from like our time. But life of a pro gamer, man, it's rough, dude. It's rough. You gotta be committed. You know? If you don't want to be committed to being a pro gamer, man, you shouldn't even be trying. Oh. Alright, I gotta let Doug back out again. I'll be right back. Ready? Ready. Steady. Go. The room finally disbanded. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's about time. Oops, take the filter off. Booyah! Booyah! So now he's 15, 15, 15. That's pretty good. Awaken. Yeah, I'll get that. I want to say that maybe it'll take me like a week probably to get those 3 rainbow fragments of thought. I don't think it's worth forcing it for me to do it right now. I don't even think I really use him other than questing, so I don't think I have to like force to get him up to level 99. But that will definitely be pretty cool. Pretty cool when he gets up there. So you must get that then when you get for Limprock, or do I not have? Maybe I don't. I may not have that yet. Never mind. I don't have that piece of equipment yet. One thing that is kind of cool though, if you go into the units, I wasn't aware of this right away because I didn't really know. It was not units. Formation. You don't have to equip that 3rd item. Those are only the unique things that you get from when a guy's it's fully awakened and fully limit broke. You get a special ability. This is Zazan's. You can equip that on anybody. Now this is because it's green. This is accessory, so you can equip that on anyone in the 3rd slot. So if you look, Gaffer in his 3rd slot, that's actually his item, the red sword. I figured I'd just leave it on him because I don't know if there's really that big of a difference between the different swords. It probably does more attack, but I figured I'd just leave it on him because it's supposed to be his thing. So you see, like, yeah, I don't even have Zazan in here, but Orlando is wearing Zazan's hat. And then I had, and then my other level 99 is Ramirez. No, I can't use his name. Whatever. The main guy from Final Fantasy Tactics, where you name him something else anyways when you play the game, so I don't need to know what his name is. For his third item, he has his body armor. Ramza. He has his body armor in there in his third slot, so he can't use a body armor in one of those first two. So he puts on an accessory and a sword. But I could put Ramza's armor on anybody I wanted to. If I wanted to put, I got an idea. What? I have people out here in this in Party 6? Wow, I do not remember what in the world this was. Wow. So we'll just show you here really quickly. So Mont is gonna take Ramses, but because those unique items only go in the third slot, you can only use one unique item on a guy because it has to go in slot 3. So you can see how that goes. Not everyone can use a third slot. You probably can't use a sword either, so that probably won't work. Can I put the sword in there? No. You can use 2 pieces of... 2 accessories, though. 1 sword, 1 armor, and do 2 accessories. Oh, can you use 3 accessories? Oh ho! You could do 3 accessories if you want to. Not that I think there's really much of a point. The accessories are, you know, kind of seem to be kind of junky, but I mean, it is what it is. But I didn't realize that right offhand when it all started. I don't remember what this Party 6 was for. This looks weird too, because like, I don't even know where I would have used half these champions. This was probably some kind of weird questing. Maybe I was trying to do the, I bet you this is me trying to do the level 40 stuff and trying to unlock guys' level 40 abilities. Let's get out of that so I don't accidentally come in with that. I don't even know if I'm using some of these. Max Attack I'm not using anymore because I kept messing up with Max Attack. You know, when I go through and I update any of these pieces of like all the equipment, I wasn't going through and switching guys up and around quick enough to make sure guys were actually using the right legitimate equipment. Yeah, let me go grab Doug real quick. Those who've been following the channel a long time, probably familiar with Doug. Doug the dog. He was a background picture for a long time. I've started going to switching over to like default art for the game that I'm playing. I think it makes it look a little cooler, and I mean, I like mine though. Like I said, Doug, and for a little while I had Garfield. Let's see, questing I'm using okayish. Am I using okayish? Yeah, this was me I was trying to use my my ultra rares so they could get job points. So I can start working on them. Auto fit, this I don't use too much. I do have once in a while, but she probably shouldn't be in there. This is just trying to rank up these guys that I'm not really using. A lot of times what I'll do with that one is say we go in here. Do here. Here, we can do this right here. Sure, my auto questing is going to come in. Oh, come on. My skip battles. I try always learn my skip battles. I need to do the 5 a day for the thing. See, I've got so many of them in there. Like I was buying them like crazy. Like I never use them. But I almost always use those to auto fight, and I have a team specifically set to use for when I auto fight. I don't want to use my main guys because so many of them are already maxed out. Might have been really, really productive. I don't remember what this. Yeah, that was like super productive. I got half of those. Nice. Nice. Okay, that I need. It's like I mad farmed Earth earlier. To me, I think it's yesterday on the calendar. Alright. What do I still need to do? Well, let's wonder some of this.
Beautiful. Everyone screaming for mercy.
Let's grab anything with an exclamation mark.
I want it to change.
Missions. Claim all.
Tangled.
Okay, experience chamber. Video summons I can't do right now. Power planes. How many did you do total? Like 200 maybe? Yeah, 200. Like, if this wouldn't have been, if multiplayer wouldn't have been broken for the last 2 or 3 days, I'd probably have another 50 or 60 done already. I definitely do a lot of that. So, and far planes, events. I'm already done with all these. I don't know if I'll have to run any of them again. It's Iron Giant. I do kind of want more. Can you get? You can get those. Maybe I could. I don't even wanna. I don't care that much if I rank up my armor that much. I'll wait till I have one that looks like it's a little bit better and easier to get the... I don't need any of the material, really. I just need the generic armor mats. Some daily training. Right here, 20. We'll do the biggest one. Oops. Stick with my real team. I don't remember where she maxes out. I'll have to try to pay attention to that. Mache maxes out. When she maxes out, then I'll go back to I'll probably put Zazan back in. Because I think Mache is spending too much time casting too much like subsidiary stuff. Not doing enough what I really need. And that cough drop here is going to be gone any second now. It'll be nice. Real nice.
I shall teach you everything about the ways of war.
A lot of times, I'll get this started and then I'll go walk away. Sometimes that takes me so long to get through my daily stuff. I like the idea of being able to do this in video games though, like being able to autoplay through like this weaker stuff so I don't have to sit here and just like piddle paddle through it. It works well for like doing chores around the house and all that, and while eating. I have a time now that I can scroll through Netflix for 45 minutes to find something to watch. It's something crazy. Like I feel like I'm having like the hardest time on Netflix trying to find anything to watch because I'm so used to playing the other style. I feel like I've got to press the button every couple of seconds. What? I don't have enough energy. Oh, I can't do those either. Well, I'll run this. Let's do one of these. I thought I had 60. Did I only have 59 energy when I thought I had 60? think right now, because I do have the volume back on,
about the ways of war.
I can't, I don't know how I can mute the volume and change the screen over to do the,
I'll protect
any of the video ads without it going over YouTube. Because if the video ad goes over YouTube, then it's like, oh, it's a big deal. So what I would do on that is, I was just switching over to just the webcam. So we'll take a look at webcam only. So it's on this, but with the volume in the back, I think the volume in the back automatically clicks on, automatically triggers the copyright thing. So obnoxious. I just kind of worry about it a little bit. Like, part of me wants to like test and play with it as much as I can, like before I hit being monetized. Not that I think I'm ever going to get monetized ever again. I'm pretty sure at this point, like, if I do hit monetization, they're going to go ahead and they're going to change everything again, so that way I'm no longer monetized. Every time I've hit monetization, I've been there for a week to 2 weeks before YouTube goes and changes what you need to be monetized. So it's like, because it stinks too, because like that last time, like I got there, like it was like my YouTube in was like, it was flying. I was doing really good. You know, I get like, you know, like 50 people at a time watching my live streams, and you know, I get, you know, like 200 to 500 views on them. And you know, for a modest YouTuber like me, a small YouTuber, you know, like, yeah, it's pretty decent, you know. This stream, I think we've had like 4 people in here at a time. I don't even know if we broke 5 people. But I'm not reaching out anywhere trying to get other people in there. I'm trying to get back into the hang of this myself, just to get used to it. So next time, now we'll go in World Chat a couple times and be like, hey, come watch me live stream this game in YouTube, and we can talk about it in YouTube. But I may need to do though too, I may need to look at switching this up and go back to the restream.io if that's still a thing, and be simulcasting on YouTube and on Twitch. Because this may have a bigger concentration of people on Twitch, or there may be more people on Twitch who are really willing to, like, you know, get involved with this. Let's just see the other big one. I just don't know how easy the restream is gonna work. I know, like, I stopped doing the restream because it seemed like when I would, like, my YouTube quality would look like junk. Like, I barely know how to start my live stream right now on YouTube because they keep changing up how it works. So, like, when I go to live stream, like, I can't even get into my editing software on this right now because it's just not working right. So I think I have a second live stream in my. Take a look and see. Let's do options, speed up, animation off. Oh, Extrmwill. It's not showing yet. Oh, I probably won't show that one yet because it wasn't up long enough yet. But if I go into my video history, that'll show that I have 2 copies of this up and go on. But this was only a month ago since my last live stream. I guess it's not day to day though. It says about a month. I think it's been a while. 2 months since my Extrm Gaming Guild recruiting video. 8 months since I made my second intro video. Wow. Blade vs. Ultron, Alliance War Mini Boss, says that was a year ago. That was probably one of the coolest videos I've ever done. I like that, the Blade vs. Ultron Mini Boss video, and that my second intro video I have. If you haven't seen my intro yet, go back and watch the first like 2 minutes of this, I think. It's awesome. We got some Linkin Park in there, a bunch of Marvel stuff. Because like it was pretty much started off with me doing a lot of Marvel with the YouTubing, and I thought when I quit playing MCOC, I thought I was actually going to transition into the SquareSoft Marvel game. I was really looking forward to it, and then this Marvel game just kind of felt like it just kind of like fell into my lap more or less. Like I was looking on YouTube, and they're like, "Hey, there's SquareSoft made a new Final Fantasy Tactics." I was like, "What? We got to get back into the YouTubing and the playing all the time, every day." Don't stop. Game all the time. And I barely put my phone down. I play it hardcore, like way too much, unhealthy limits. But like, what else are you gonna do? You know? Oh, I kind of was hoping to cast the big one. I almost got enough energy. I don't think I've seen Michelle's new ability I just unlocked for her like this morning. Maybe I unlocked it yesterday. Her bigger banish ability. I'd like to see what kind of damage that thing does. I guess it doesn't work if I rock my head with the music because I'm listening to it on YouTube. It's on a 9-second delay. Oh, good times. Good times. Close that window out. Come on back. Come on back. I wonder though if I look in here. I don't know why this is only going out in 720 though. I'm gonna have to look if I can remember, which I'm sure I will not remember. There's no way I'm gonna remember. But I'm gonna need to look in my OBS studio settings and see why I'm only broadcasting at 720. I should be broadcasting much higher than that. I mean, I guess, you know, it looks pretty good on everything I'm looking at it in, but I don't know though. If I turn this on my TV in the living room right now and I'm watching it at 720, I might get really frustrated. We'll see. I'll watch it later. I will for sure watch this one later, and I will see how painful the first 10 minutes or 5 minutes of this live stream is. Teach myself a lesson. I will make myself watch it to see how painful that is. You know, to remind myself I need to just move on and get going. Because I'm not really looking at the YouTube feed that much. I'm really looking at the OBS Studio feed because that's live with the game. I don't know if I'll rewatch for sure all 4 hours. I may rewatch all 4 hours. Just so I can take notes and be super critical on myself of like, what am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? What just really doesn't work? What works good? Like, what do I talk about that I just sound like a terrible person when I'm talking about? What did I talk about that I think is stuff people are actually really interested in? Like, my big goal with the YouTubing, like, if I can make money, that'd be awesome. What I really want to do is like make something that I'd want to watch. So like, you know, if I'm not willing to watch my replay, like how can I expect anyone to actually be willing to watch what I'm live streaming? One of the big advice like I give guys when they get into it, like watch everything that you do and be really critical. Don't be afraid to be critical of yourself and be like, how do I improve this? How do I improve that? You know, like what can I do to get like my video quality better? What can I do to get my commentary quality better? You know? want to use the 30-second ones, but I don't think I can. You know, because sometimes you'll catch different things too. Like, if you say too much is one of those that, like, it makes you sound dumb, you know, but you don't necessarily realize how dumb it makes you sound until you sit there and you watch a video. Like, I don't think I say the word too much at all. I probably do other things that are probably more annoying. I don't know why I'm, like, making a clicking noise with my mouth today. It's a weird little tick that I seem to be doing every couple of minutes. I mean, not a couple of minutes. Maybe I'm doing like every 20 minutes or so. I probably need to not do that. It's probably super obnoxious and annoying.
Let's finish this.
By the sacred power.
Like, I know one thing too, like I can't stand watching guys who are YouTubing who don't really like talk and like engage. I think I've done this long enough now. I mean, I've probably got 3, almost 4 years into the YouTubing. The point I can do this, I can sit here and I can, you know, like podcast it out. You know, I can sit here and talk pretty much the entire time. I think that's one of the better things I do, which is weird because I'm not like a talkative person at all, but I need to see too, like, is this thing of me constantly listening and sound checking myself right now and listening to myself talk? Like, is this really bad cadence and rhythm for me to be doing this? You know, like, I'll talk for like 20 seconds or 30 seconds and then I'll listen for 9 until it gets caught up, and I try to hear the tail end of what I was saying to make sure that, like, I'm making coherent sense. I like this though because, like, it's an easy way to tell if something happens. Because a lot of times if I'm listening to the computer right now and not listening to my YouTube channel, like, I don't realize then if something happens to the stream. But this will tell me, like, that the second something happens to the stream. I keep scratching at my nose. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, it's just, I went back to working in the deep freezer at work from the cooler, so I've been, like, blowing my nose a lot more. And I don't know if I just, like, wore part of the skin off my nose from blowing my nose too much. Dude, my nose was, like, bleeding like crazy when I came back from lunch. It's like, oh my goodness, this is blowing my nose, this is all blood. It's like, oh, this is bad. But, like, I think, like, it's like a little hole right there in the end.
Finish this.
It's like my nose doesn't feel like raw. But yeah, take that, turtle. Kill the snapper.
By the sacred power.
I do like though they put all this different stuff from all just like the decades and decades of the Final Fantasy stuff, like all this like little stuff in the game. You know, they got the Mogul shop and the Kokoboos and the Gill Snappers. Like, it's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit more out of the Moguls than just the shop, but I don't know what they've done with them in recent history. I said I haven't really played Final Fantasy. I guess I played 8. I don't think I ever tried 9 or 10. I think I bought 10 and didn't realize that you actually had to have the PlayStation Online subscription in order to play it. It's like I own 10 and never played it a day. I bought a bunch of expansions, not realizing they were expansions, and never been able to play them. I might be kind of interested in playing 7 to see what they did to 7. Like, I don't necessarily want to play the story quest, but to see like how they made it, how they updated it to make it like an online game that you can play. Like, because I can't see how. I mean, there's some aspects of the game that I guess you kind of could. Like, I guess it can kind of be like WoW, where you play a certain amount of it. And then when you get out into the world, like you're just out into the world, but the game's still designed to go at a certain flow. I don't know if you can still just play out in the world like WoW. I don't know. I know one of the guys that works said he bought it and he was like super excited for it because like Final Fantasy VII, what he said was his first experience in gaming, which makes like no sense to me because I think like I had already been gaming hardcore for like 10 years by the time Final Fantasy VII came out, at least 10 years. You know, I mean, yeah, I'd already, Final Fantasy 1, I don't think I ever actually beat. I got to the end a bunch of times. But I never got to the point I was able to beat the final boss. I fought him probably like 20 or 30 times. I was never able to actually beat him. I was so young at the time. I was never able to really figure out what I needed to do to beat him. Final Fantasy 2 beat. Mystic Quest I beat. I can't remember if 2 and Mystic Quest were the same thing, if 2 and Mystic Quest were different games. I want to say I think they're different games. Yeah, I beat both of those like a ton of times. So many times. And then Final Fantasy 3, which I think in the International it has a different... I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the game. Why isn't the game going? I don't need the ore. Pot. I'm in that weird spot where I'm tired right now, where I can just like, in spurts, I can run like mad, like diarrhea and talking, but as soon as I get a little bit distracted, I'm like, huh? Wait a minute, what is it? Why aren't I sleeping? In about 15 minutes, my body's gonna be like, why in the world are you awake? Like, you know better than this. You know what you're doing. You know this is wrong. I don't necessarily mind YouTube when I'm tired though, because sometimes, man, I get some great commentary when I'm tired. Like, I'm not ADD at all, but there are, like, it does definitely kind of come across like maybe I am really heavily ADD when I'm tired. Because my attention span is just definitely nowhere near as good. This part gets really annoying too, in it, where like with the auto playing, where like nobody wants to walk towards the guy we need to kill. Like, why won't somebody just walk towards him and kill him? don't know what I just did in my voice there, but oh my goodness, this sounds so much like my nephew.
I shall teach you everything about the ways of
It sounded just like Tony Jr.
What about this?
I wonder if I listen to that enough times so I can figure out what I did. I can probably do a really good impersonation of my nephew if I can figure out what I did there, how I did it. I kind of like pulled my voice back a little bit. Oh my god, I didn't know. What did I do to my voice?
Secret tower.
So if I can figure out how to do like a dead-on impersonation of my nephew when I talk to my sister on the phone, I can start really messing with my sister. Like if I call my sister lives half the country away, so like way up north. So if I call, I guess if I said enough times, I'm from Milwaukee, so my sister lives up in like the Milwaukee area. It'd be like, call my sister and be like, yeah, somebody here wants to talk to you on the phone. Hi Mom, I'm here to do memes with Uncle Will. If I can nail that impersonation good enough, I wonder if I could convince my sister that her son came across country to come visit me down in Florida so we could just play video games. Because it totally sounds like something that he would do. Nah, it doesn't sound like it at all. So it's definitely me trying to talk like a goofy kind of voice. So like I've raised the pitch so like you don't get this mass baritone that I normally have. I don't know, I think it's a baritone. I don't know. There's a lot of bass in my voice normally. Like he would be my voice without any bass at all. I'm trying to maybe feeling like dumbfounded-ish.
My CPU is a neural net processor, a learning computer.
The ore I don't need, so I'm not doing the ore because I don't need ore. Alright. Did I run out of stuff to kind of do that I can do? I know I went through this earlier. Is there any event stuff I need to do other than the one that doesn't exist, which I want to do? No, that one existed. Did I not do that? It says I have 20 hours left. This one existed. But it's not in here anymore. No, it's alright. I thought I did these, but I guess apparently I didn't. It was showing a different one yesterday, and I think maybe that's what it is. No, because it was showing like a samurai sword, a ninja blade, and maybe a staff or something? Or a mace, maybe a mace. Yeah, there's one that I don't think existed, because this one, I did this one with the sleep sword. Or not the sleep sword, the accessories. I ran all that one through. Alright. So I could do those really quickly. How do I... Let's try to do this. I'm gonna do all my video summons right now. Let's see. I want to get my energy back up to full, and then we'll go and I'll probably try to host some other stuff. I guess it's weird too, I don't even realize that the chat is different. It disappears. Same thing, I want a great time. And I'm not listening to the same song you're listening to because I'm listening to my YouTube channel on a 9-second delay. So when I sing along with the song, I'm at the wrong spots. I guess I know the volume levels are good. One video summon's done. Ah, 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 ah. I'll be back in a second. Let's see if we can make this more riveting. Oh, I can't use the mouse on the tablet though. Wow. Okay, where was this at? Kind of obnoxious that I can't show like this like abbreviated part of like the thing in here. I think this is working though. I think if I hide it, you're not hearing it. And if there's no volume and there's no picture, then I don't have to worry about. It's not like a copyright strike, but they're just like, oh, like if you were copyrighted like this person who runs this commercial, then they can go and they can run ads over your content. Okay, so the video summons are all done. That was 3. Yay! 5,000 gold. Like I don't even need to be doing that. I need to do 5,000 gold. But I do want to do it to get the extra. Get 200 visor. The summons. Let's go back. Take a look down the bottom. Video summons. Once you've watched it 100 times, you get the free 200 visor, which is honestly is pretty well worth it every single time to get that free 200 visor. Then you can hoard it like I do. And not use it on anything you need to use it on, because you're more interested in just hoarding it. I'm now going to do my energy refills, all 3 of them. And then I will probably go and I will host 3, I'll host 3, whatever. What am I going to do? Not 3. I'll go host as many of the, oh, brain's broken. The tier 2 training class. Stuff. Everybody out there looking for guild, join Extrm Gaming Guild. Spell extreme the same way I spell it in my name. It's been my thing I've used since the days of AOL. Instant Messenger. Alright, so we got 1 done. We're watching our 2nd video for free energy right now. Our 2nd video for free energy. I think this works. I'm okay enough with this. I think this is quick enough, easy enough. Like you can kind of see the whole background picture. I think I like having the background picture for the game back there like that. Generic picture like that. Alright, 2 down. 2 down. Give me 150 energy. Normally I wouldn't be using like these large energy refills like this. I just kind of try not to putz around too much for the live stream. Trying to keep action going and something going all the time. So. 3, 2, 1. And that timer lied. There was like an extra 2 seconds after that timer was done. Boom! So you can see I just did all 3 of my energy refills in there while I watched the video. When the game first started, it was weird because it would say like they would come back all the time, but you only get the 3 a day, which resets at like a day flip. So like I'm happy they fixed that, finding the bugs and all that stuff. It's far planes. Now let me take a look at this really quickly while I'm thinking about it. What is double points today? So lightning and light are double points. Let's take a real quick look here. Lightning and light. Oh, no. So lightning, I don't need at all. Lights. No. No, I don't think I need. I think I need lightning or light. That's far planes, multi. See, I don't need either of those first 2. I can't really need any stuff. Let me just take a real quick look at these. I didn't even run any of these. Anything I actually need? Probably not. I think that's just to awaken the generic ones. I don't think any of mine are at that point. The only one I did do, I didn't realize at the beginning that you could switch where you're going. Ooh, that's a good point. Kokobu thing. Let's empty that thing. That's probably been a minute. Been a hot minute. Yeah, I'm already at 30 already. I didn't realize at first that you can change which mission you're on. If you go to party formation and click here, I was stuck at the Putrid Mire for like a month and a half because I didn't realize you could switch it to another one. Uh-oh. I think that's on the one again. So on this, if we go to Espers real quick, just talking about it, so why not continue that thought? The only one I have that's awakened so far is the Cactus, because he's the Earth guy I had, and I ran him up a lot. Now, I'm gonna take her up, but I'm trying to wait until I think I have enough there that I can just take her like way, way up. And I think she's got magic in here, something like that, right? Yeah. So I want to be able to do, I guess the magic is the only one I really need. Oh no, she's got other magic down there in the bottom. So I want to be able to, when I do her, I just want to get all those magic attack ups. And I don't want to mess around with everything else. So what's the time we're doing here? Well, I guess I did play too. I want to think about it. When it comes to Final Fantasies, I did play Final Fantasy Brave EVOX, so some of that on the live stream. I played that for quite a while until like I started having a problem with it because it didn't want to like update correctly. When it would update, it would like log me out and I couldn't log back in, so I stopped playing. I don't know why I'm even trying to join a room because I don't want to join a room right now. I specifically do this. Let's just say 50 or above. I don't even know how, if I spelled it one word or two words. Let me see really quickly. Maybe I can see. How do I have my... Oh, if it's two words, I don't even know if I can even get back into two words. Disqualified. Yeah, it's two words. I only use Apple for my iPads. I have an old iPad Pro and a brand new iPad Pro. Otherwise, I use all Samsung. Now let's get really confusing myself here. Move everything around from how I've had it for the last several hours. Because I gotta be a big old jerk. I think this still works too. I've just gotta remember which one I'm playing and which one I'm watching it on. Kind of annoying. It feels like I wish I could just turn this animation off.
I'll protect everyone. Let's finish this.
So I feel like that ability has like that counter attack that Gaffer has there, where he hit him and he counter attacked him. It wasn't like a ton of damage, but he healed everything he counter attacked him for. So it's like, that ability's cool. He's got a lot of abilities like that though. Like he does damage, and I think so. I think like he might actually be better than Odin or Orlando.
How do you like this one?
Gaffer was probably one of my favorites from Final Fantasy Tactics. He was probably my favorite guy in Final Fantasy Tactics. Him and just like the monk character, like in general. I like both of them a lot. I like them a lot. Extrm Guild game in the game with us.
I'll protect everyone. How do you like this one?
Extrm 2, let's make you a moderator. Extrm 2, you're now a moderator. Extrm 2 is Extrm Guild game. I think Brian from my guild has been in the live stream too. He was in here. I'm pretty sure that was him who was in here One of the last times on the live stream, we talked for a little bit.
Well, so you really intend to fight?
It feels so weird though to be playing and be watching animations. Generally when I do this, I turn them all off. I guess it's okay. Maybe I'll get a better idea of what abilities we're actually using if I watch the animation.
I'll protect everyone. Let's finish this.
Video games. Eating Cheez-Its. Something I was thinking about a couple weeks ago. You know, like me and my father, like we never really got along. I swore I would never, ever be anything like my father at all. Because like my father would totally like sit around and he would just drink like Diet Pepsi and eat Doritos all the time. And he considered that to be a meal. Like what kind of loser just sits around and does something like that? It's like, oh, I sit here and I'll drink a can of Monster and eat an entire box of Cheez-Its, and I'll consider that to be a whole meal sometimes, because yeah, because I'm a loser. Now, like earlier too in the stream, I was in the one guy, so he was pumping a bunch of energy, and I may pump some energy refills into this. Because I don't think there's anything I need to worry about farming later. Because I don't need, I tried paying attention with the elemental stuff, like which elemental stuff is today's you get the double points on. So I don't want to farm any of those unless I'm getting double points, because I don't think it's worth, it's definitely not worth using an energy refill on, but... So I could try to pay attention, because you can only use so many energy refills per day. I don't want to make sure, like, if I thought like I needed them later on, I'm not going to be able to. We'll see how long all this goes. I will need to eventually, I'm going to have to do some grown-upping. And I can't let my wife wake up and come downstairs and tell me she's ready to go. And be like, wait a minute, like you're not ready to go? You haven't showered yet and shaved and you're not ready? You're going to leave the house dressed like that? So I'll definitely have to, I do want to pay all my bills before I left the house too, but I want to get started live streaming first. I don't want to let something else interfere with this. Gotta put the work in, do the work, knows the grindstone, you know. Second job.
How do you like this one?
This is my nice lightning shirt. This isn't my nice lightning shirt. That's sounds like blasphemy. I have some nice lightning shirts. It's not a bad lightning shirt though. I like it. Fanatics. It was on sale. Good stuff on Fanatics. Big fan. Big fan of Fanatics. do I need to do today? What do I want to do today? And what should I do today? Should I quit? For 45 minutes and go to the gym? Do I pay my bills and then go to the gym, or do I go to the gym and then come back and pay my bills? Let's see. What did my wife say as far as timeline? She said stuff. I was thinking like noon was when she wanted to get started.
I'll protect everyone. Let's finish this.
We'll see how long I can grind this out for before this gets to be too tedious. I don't want to like wait till I'm completely exhausted though, and then be like, oh, now I don't want to go to the gym because an hour ago I felt just fine to go, and now I just feel like I can't. I have my shoes. So in the description below, I follow me on Twitter. I don't remember the last time I tweeted. Well, I guess I have the Twitter set up. I used to have Twitter set up, so whenever I would release a new, like a custom-made video, I could tweet it out.
How do you like this one?
I used to tweet out funny jokes too. Right now, I'm terrified to tweet out funny jokes. I feel like I've got a whole bunch of them, but I just do not even want to. Can't joke about anything that's going on in the world now because it is all way too serious. I don't like that in the conversation right now. It's got... We're all in the same coloring. I thought I was a different color and my monitors were a different color. This is kind of like my default in the game, like if I don't know what else I want to do. I feel like I'm always going to need to farm more of this, so I don't ever have to worry about farming too much, so I can always just kind of get in there and farm as much of it out as I can. Ugh. How I like this particular chat program thing set up on the side, though. I didn't really realize that it was, this is the, I'm actually using Streamlab OBS. I'm not using normal OBS Studio. I use normal OBS Studio, though, when I do my ultra-wide for using the computer. So I have that set up just in there, so I just use the two back and forth like that, but this chat thing, this is the chat widget they have. I wonder if I can get in here and not like that. That has them in two different colors. It has them all different colors. should probably pay attention to what I'm doing. Stop playing around. Don't kick the volleyballs. Oh, it all disappeared now while I was in there. OBS Studio has this giant chat box on it, but it won't let me actually chat it. Well, now that chat's blue. Stream 2. What color is your chat?
I'll protect everyone. How do you like this one?
Are they both blue? My favorite color is blue. They're both purple a second ago, and now they're both blue. It's just like way too hard to tell which one is which. Way too hard.
Let's finish this. Can you endure this?
Well, I suppose this is nothing to worry about.
You know what I do while I'm watching TV? Live stream it. I get bad now though, like on like my days off, and me and the wife are sitting here, I'm like, we're not actively doing anything. I'll sit here though and I'll do this. And I'll be like, oh man, like I'll just keep constantly farming it over and over and over again. Then I'll join somebody else's game. Before you argue with someone, ask yourself if that person's even mentally mature enough to grasp the concept of a different perspective. Because if not, there's absolutely no point.
I'll protect everyone. Let's finish this. Can you endure this?
Oh, Just give me a minute, Doug. When I start the next one, I'll go let you out again. Oh. Come here, Doug. Come here, Doug. Doug. Come here. I don't think you can hear Doug making noises. You hear me making noises back at him. Yeah, maybe turn the volume all up. You can hear Doug's making those noises at me, and I'm making them right back at him. You gotta turn the volume up way up. Let's see, you gotta. I'll finish off this last energy refill here, and then once this is done, I think I will call it. I'll let Doug out real quick. You want to go cycle peepees? You want to cycle peepees to start? I'm not worried though. Doug is hanging out an awful lot, smelling new garden hose I got. He bites that thing. That thing's good. It's one of those new funny, like expendable ones, stretchy ones. He bites into that thing and wants to see how it tastes. That thing is gonna be dumb. Had to buy a new one so I could water my new cool palm trees. If I can find a picture of it here, maybe I can show you guys my cool new palm trees I got in the backyard. I don't know if anybody's even actually watching or if it's like literally just me. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Maybe somebody's in there. How did it not go into my photos? Your photos? Now the question is, how do I... Oh, I know how to do it like this. Oh, no, I don't know how to do it like this. Let's go, E-Drive. Okay.
My CPU is a neural net processor, a learning computer.
Bad source. Browse. At least you guys can't see all this. Maybe this wasn't as bad as I was thinking it was going to be. Drive. Oh. Easy. Show my palm trees. Open. Done. Check out my cool palm trees. Aren't they so cool? Aren't they so cool? Yeah, I got 3 clusters of palm trees, and there's 2 hibiscus on the end. And gone, and now it's done. Was that so cool? Next. Cancel, return. And I don't even know right offhand if I actually need anything. I'm sure I do. I'll have to pay attention to it more later and try to see. 9 7. So just got a couple left here, and then we'll call it a day. Box closed. I'm gonna pop. Swing. Alright, I can tell I've had enough of this live streaming now. I don't even want to sit here anymore. I got stuff to do. Come on. Oh, yeah. Can I start doing chores now? Yeah, we're going to finish off the rest of this energy refill. I hope everybody had fun. Good times. Good times. Divot missing out of there. Divot missing out of there too. I don't know when and where, how that happened. I never know if those. There more divots? Oh, I bet you I know when it happened. I know when that happened. There's a divot here on my desk. I thought maybe it was a little crumb or something, but nope.
How do you like this one?
A little chunk missing. These back on, entertain myself.
Well, I suppose this was nothing to worry about.
We are at the over 3 hours and 18 minutes live streaming. It's ain't too shabby. Ain't too shabby. And not. I mean, there's definitely a couple of rough moments in this whole thing. Definitely a couple of moments I gotta look at and be like, wow, that's kind of hard to watch. The last 5-10 minutes, definitely kind of in there. Maybe you make it past that first, like, 5 minutes. What are you barking at? Huh? Who are you barking at? Oh, such a tough guy all of a sudden. Such a tough guy. Let's see if I can... Oh, maybe adjust my... here. I thought this was... on form display showed a little bit better, but I guess... spun around somehow or other. better? Oh yeah, that looks way better. Yeah. My Green Bay Packer apron for when I go cooking in the backyard.
I'll protect everyone. How do you like this one?
My newsfeed even worth looking at? I kind of see what that video is, but I think I can actually watch it without a jerk. Nah, it's just I looked at hard times.
Let's finish.
So after this, I'll probably go run to the gym, go work out in. I know what I'll do. I'll take a protein drink, pay my bills. This should only take me like 10 minutes to pay my bills. There's no reason it should take me much longer than that. And then,
Well, I suppose this was nothing to worry about.
and then I'll go to the gym. That one seemed to be kind of a jip. Probably won't do a real long workout. I'll probably do a pretty light, easy one, but it may still be there for a little bit. I'm also trying to make sure I stretch out real nice and good. And wait, we're waiting on me. Come on. Not used to hosting. Not used to hosting at all. Doesn't matter how quick you get back to the screen when you're hosting, man. You're waiting on everybody else, and then you've got to remember that you're waiting on everybody else. I don't feel like I host a whole lot. I need to work on hosting more. So I'm giving as much back as I'm taking away. Big fan of civic responsibility, you know. I don't want to be a drain. I want to be, you know, even if not doing more.
Well, so you really intend to fight?
I don't know if I necessarily even need to be like farming this out like this either. Like, I may not need to play much of the rest of the afternoon. I may not need to play. You know, just log in every couple of hours to make sure I empty the Kokobu farm out, and you know, however long it takes for 100 energy to get full. Just run 3 of the single player quest. Like, I go pretty hardcore at certain points. Like when the new content comes out, it's when I should get on. Like when I'm mass farming it. But like, I don't think the way I particularly mass farm the new thing out would make for very good or entertaining at all. Because I'm just like, okay, how many times am I gonna run it? Like however many. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, I ran it 4 times. Let's run the next map like 3 times. And then after I've run all of them a whole bunch of times, then I go back and look and see, like, what did I miss?
Let's finish this.
It's like I tried farming a bunch of it too, because I needed, trying to farm some of those new ultra rares that I got. I need to get some statues. So I tried running some of the new quests so I could get the statues. I'm like, you didn't get any statues from it. I wonder if I can buy statues. Ooh, that might be cool. If I can. If I can buy the statues in the Kokobu file. I'll have to look at that later. Now I'm starting to feel hungry. should go. Should eat leftovers. I think I should go to Ruskin Diner and get takeout at the gym. Chicken biscuit breakfast. Boneless chicken breast. Actually, 2 big old boneless chicken breasts on top of homemade biscuits with gravy. So good. So good. I think I like that idea. I'll do that after the gym. That'll be my reward for going to the gym. Delicious breakfast. And I'll get my wife an omelet. Happy wife, happy life. So I think I should easily hit the 3.5 hour mark. We're at 3 hours and 25 minutes right now on the stream. It's definitely pretty crazy. Like, I thought maybe I was going to get it in like an hour and a half. Feeling pretty good. Interesting enough conversation. It's predominantly one-sided. It's kind of hard to have a really good conversation. Kind of need to have other people like chiming in. Ugh. This feels kind of comfortable. Oh, this feels like way too comfortable. I feel like I can totally fall asleep like this. Oh, everything hurts. I'm pretty excited we're gonna get a new bed here. This might be the last one. Are we gonna hit the mark? I don't know. We might not hit the mark. Maybe if I just sit here and run my mouth for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna hit that. We'll hit the. I'll end it at about 3:30. So it says I need another 2 minutes and 15 seconds to be at 3.5 hours. Should get to the. And custom ordered a bunch of stuff, so like it should get to the furniture warehouse, store's warehouse tomorrow. They're supposed to call me to arrange delivery once they know it's in. I think one of the cool ones that adjusts. So I'm really looking forward to that. Get in it and set it to 0 gravity. That'll be pretty cool. Oh my goodness, I don't know how. Well, I guess when I go to the gym, I'll take a little bit of pre-workout when I go to the gym, man. That'll knock me right back up. Should get a heartbeat. Zero gravity is supposed to be like interesting. It kind of goes something kind of like that. The mattress moves. Just like put your arms up a little bit and your legs up a little bit, so it just like relieves all the pressure off your back. It's supposed to be super comfortable. Probably not comfortable to like sleep in, but probably super awesome to like watch TV and play on your tablet. That's from like a long, long time ago. But I shouldn't be doing that. What else is in here? I'm just pressing buttons now. I'm pressing buttons. Alright, I think that's it though. We're gonna disband the room. Disband the room. It's done. And we're at 3 minutes, or 3 hours, 30 minutes, 33 seconds. We'll check this really quickly here one more time. Maybe it'll delete it. Let's take a real quick look at the... Anything here I need to do anything with? How far? So I think we were at like 100 earlier. Oh, we only got one done. I thought we'd have got way more done than that. So what, I'm almost halfway done with that already? Yeah, I'm almost halfway in 4 days. One quick look at units. I don't even know if I have anybody who can even like... Okay, he still needs some. Oh man, they have some I don't even have yet. I actually need like 3 more of those? That's crazy. 55, so water, I want to say was Wednesday. So Wednesday I'll get the rest of the water he needs. He can't do anything because I need to get, he needs to get my limit broke. Done, done, done. She's all the way limit broke. She may have to wait. That's going to be... It's Thursday. I can do Earth. He needs to get limit broke more, which won't happen. She needs to get limit broke more, which won't happen. He's not going anywhere. Wow. I don't even need those right now. That's crazy. Absolute crazy talk. Alright guys, thanks for coming. I'll play you out with my intro. So, yeah, I know it's gonna say intro on it too, but it's actually gonna be my extra right here. So.
I'm gonna show you something beautiful.
Great game! Great victory!
Victory belongs to the side of justice.
Okay, you probably get this a lot. Oh, thank God. Oh my God! I thought that was you!
I ignored my destiny once. I cannot do that again.
I should have worn my white pants. What exactly is it that they do?
Kick names, take ass.